and Sapphiron's clutch, and we have two Amel uh, snow babies right there. These are going to be strawberry slash hyperberry snows, so that's really exciting. And that one is also a snow, also. So we have three conformed snows. Oh, not the snake, but I mean the snake in the egg right there is also a snow. So we have three conformed snows. Really exciting. We have two babies out. And we got other heads sticking out. Um, Babies don't look all that special right now. At least I mean, dude, I've hatched like 60 corn snakes, 60 snakes this year. They all start looking the same. Um, they really do. But these are anatheristic, anatheristic hypo slash strawberry slash hyperberry um, babies with the Tessera gene. Almost all of them should be visual Tesseras. One in four shouldn't have the Tessera mutation, um, and whatnot. But it's most likely almost all the babies are going to be Tesseras. It's just how the genetics should play out. Um, the babies aren't real dark because they're not they're not strictly anatheristic. They'll also have the hypo slash hyperberry slash strawberry complex going on. So that's why these two babies are so light compared to normal anatheristic babies. And these are going to be very beautiful babies. They're going to be like like a nice like a nice ghost color. But yeah, no, just really excited to see these babies hatching. Um, that egg has a dark spot on it. Well, underneath the S, there's a dark spot. And So we'll see how these eggs with dark spots hatch, but they look good. Like they look like they're in a good condition. You see, my eggs are like still very plump. The reason why they are so plump is because I do a high humidity incubation. So what I'll do is I will um, I will put the perlites in a dish container like this, pour water in it, and then scoop out the perlite, leaving the drip. Maybe give it a little bit of squeeze, and that'll get some of the water out of it, and then I'll put it in the incubation tray, like as I'm scooping it out. So that allows the humidity to really be really high without like being too low. And then I'll also like the last few handfuls, I won't actually squeeze it out. I'll just put it in, and no, cover up the air holes. I only poke the I cover up the air holes with tape, and I poke out holes in the tape, like when they start getting closer to hatching. And what I'll do is make sure the humidity is not too high. I will take the lids off, and as water condenses on the lids, I'll shake the water off the lids, like not back into the tray, but like out, like onto the floor or something, because it dries up almost immediately. Um, and then the babies will and that just keeps like really high. That allows for really high humidity with like no chance of little snow baby right there sticking his nose up. Um, oh, there we go. Stick the head out. Yes, this baby actually stuck its head way out earlier, and I was really cool to see that. But I wasn't like recording yet. Baby looks really pink. It could be the influence of the strawberry gene or a red factor gene in there. It's hard to say, especially this early. But yeah, the baby is definitely very pink. But I think all snows hatch out really pink, and then they'll get their colors later. Then their color will become more true to what it will be later on, like after a couple of months. Oh, you should have on the baby stick the baby sticking the head out. Oh man. So what was I saying? Yeah, so yeah, I'll shake the condensing water off the lids, and that gets the that keeps the humidity from like getting too high, because the eggs will start to really respirate. Will start to respirate a lot. Like as we're getting close to hatching, like 3 weeks out, they'll start to respirate a lot, and so you just need to shake the water off. Otherwise, the water will drip back onto the eggs, and that will kill an egg. It'll hydrate them, and that can kill an egg. So you do want to shake the water off to keep the humidity from getting too high. But yeah, no, it's really exciting. I don't know what's going on. It's like the tail sticking out on that one. Like I don't know what's going on with that. Um, yeah, I don't know what's going on with that one. But yeah, no, the baby's all. This is it. I mean, this is Sindragosa. Sindragosa is a strawberry snow Tessera. Possibly it's a hypo red factor instead of a strawberry. That genetic needs to be proved out, and luckily Red Genetics is now in a position to start testing for stuff like that. Now we'll prove out the genetic finally. Whether yes, it's 4th of July. Yes, my neighbors are shooting off fireworks. So that's what the popping you hear in the background. Um, so what I was saying is yeah, with Red Genetics they're going to be able to test to see if actually strawberry is his own gene mutation or not. And so I'm very eager to see how that plays out with to see if strawberry is actually its own mutation, or is it just a hypo plus red factor, which I suspect it is, being an issue is like how common red factor is, and whatnot. So yeah, we're really excited to see how that turns out. We'll probably find that out in the next year or so. From Rare Genetics, which support Rare Genetics. Right now, they need all the sheds they can get. The sheds need to be in bags, in their own bags, labeled with all the genetics that we know and possible genetics, and so they'll be using those to calibrate their tests. So it's really exciting, like, getting a lot of ball python sheds. They haven't done any corn snake prove out, but any prove outs for corn snakes or other colubrids. But they want to, and I want them to. So I have my sheds ready that I'm saving up, and because it's not just, I don't just have individual sheds. I also have like family groups. So a family group would be able to say like, oh yeah, this baby is in the family, but does not have this mutation that we're testing for. So they can use that. So they can use the baby that doesn't actually carry the mutation to actually prove that it does have to calibrate the test to make sure they can actually detect the genetics and whatnot properly. Man, I would love to see one of these eggs like Pip like on camera. That'd be like super cool. The babies are like just coming out on the when they're ready, but I've never seen an egg actively Pip. I think I got it on video, maybe like on one of these little streams, like one of the babies actually coming out of the eggs. I know like one of these two like was like halfway out of the egg, like on its own. So, I'm interested. I would love to see a baby just full on like out and like just like that first cut to get that egg open. I would love to see it. I'm not like I'm just kind of rambling to myself. I mean, just gawking at little baby noses sticking up and whatnot. It's really cute, and whatnot. It's just, man. Yeah, so almost all the babies should be Tessera. So yeah. Sindragosa is a strawberry snow Tessera. So she has the amelanistic and the anathoristic. That's what gives it the snow look, the white snake look, and then you have the what was I gonna say? Sapphiron, and he's the anathoristic hyperbaric anery Tessera. So the hypoberry is the complex of strawberry and hypo together, which doesn't really seem to make a very much more red snake. Maybe it is. Maybe strawberry is its own gene. It does have a slight reddening effect to it, but that's not really known too well. So we're really just kind of just treading water here, and we'll see what happens with these babies. Definitely, I'm hoping to prove out that. I like to prove something with this clutch. Like, I know that we proved out that Sapphiron is het amyelinistic. One of the parents, I don't remember which one off the top of my head, is was an ultra male, and the other parent, I believe, might have been a snow, or might have been a yeah, or might have been might have been a snow, and so it. Wait, no, that couldn't possibly be because if he, no, yeah, no, that couldn't possibly be because he would have been. One of the parents was het amel, I believe, and so that so he got the anyway, one of the parents was ultra male, and so he would have only gotten the ultra or the amel gene from that one parent, and couldn't possibly get gotten both. So we didn't know for sure whether or not he was het amel or het ultra. I'm kind of glad he's het amel because we get snow babies this way. Otherwise, we're going to be looking at babies trying to tell the difference between like hyperberry anery babies and hyperberry ultramel anery babies, and that just didn't sound like a whole lot of fun to try to prove out and to try to visualize and whatnot. Oh, little baby snake sticking his head up. Oh, my other babies are doing it too. Like those are little nose right there also. But it's just so yeah, we really don't so we finally proved out that he's het amel. I need to update that in my records. We proved that out. See what else do we have going on with this clutch. No, that's pretty much it. This is a really high. This is a clutch I was really excited for. I'm not really planning on holding anything back from this clutch. I mean, maybe I will, maybe I won't. Maybe I'll hang on. I don't think I'm going to price the babies low on this clutch because we do have hyperberry anery Tisseras in here. So that's definitely going to be like a baby that's going to be $200 plus. And I have 21 of these eggs, and hopefully they all hatch and all the babies are viable. That'd be really good if all the babies are viable. I hope they all take the food on their own really easily, because this is a lot of babies, and I don't want to deal with it that much, because getting all babies onto food can take a lot of time. But hopefully they go on well. Let's see. Oh, this baby's on the move over here. I might decide to pick that baby up if it gets to the edge. Head's in a shadow, so I really can't zoom in, look at that head pattern too well. You got that baby sticking his nose up and sticking his face out. Just like, how can you just not love these animals, really? Like they're just chill. I mean, they're not looking to hurt anyone. Actually, they're looking to avoid getting eaten right now. But there's no threat to that, obviously, because I'm not going to eat them, and nothing's going to get into my reptile room to attack them. So, no, they're all in a really good position right now. I mean, if they eat on their own, they're going to live. Like that's amazing. If they eat, they're going to live, and they'll grow strong, and they'll have babies of their own if a breeder buys them. Man, I love the Tissera gene, and holy crap, like this baby right here, you can't see it on camera, but that it's a very dotted Tissera stripe on this one, and it's looking like amazing. When it turns around and I can get it in the light, you'll definitely see it, and whatnot. So it's this one still has his umbilical attached. I'll come off on its own. Like I'm not worried about it. It's not wrapped around the snake, and it'll just come off when it's ready. It'll just dry up and fall off. So this one might have left the egg earlier than it was ready for. Oh, this one's looking around too. Hello there. Are you gonna start moving too? This is. I think that I don't know what that little red tail looking thing is. Like, 'cause it hasn't moved, so obviously it's not part of the. I don't think it's part of the snake in that egg. So I'm just really I'm really excited. Like this is a really cool clutch. Like this clutch is gonna help pay a lot of bills and whatnot, and it's gonna be really beautiful snakes for me to gawk at, and I'm really excited for that. Um, like it's just nice to have like a really nice clutch, and I don't want to say the other clutches aren't nice. Like I'm really happy with my Okati Ultramel reverse Okati clutch going on. Really happy with that. Really happy with the Lomies babies, which are going to be the Gold Dust, Ultra Caramel, and Battles um, ba- clutch, because that's a very beautiful clutch. Those will be very beautiful babies too. So far, like one of my prettiest hatchlings was from that same pairing last year, and that was oh, what's his name? Erosion. That was Erosion, and he's a very beautiful baby, and just nice Tessera pattern. Has has a frosting stripe like in his Tessera stripe, which is really cool. Um, so and whatnot. So yeah, I guess I won't be picking that baby up since it still has it's still attached to its yoke. So yeah, I'll probably just like if the baby starts sticking its head over the side of the bin, I'm just gonna push it back in, since I don't want to don't want to damage his intestine while damage his guts with the umbilical with the rest of the yolk hanging off of it. So I don't want to cause an injury, so I'm not gonna handle that baby. But that baby there, maybe just maybe. And can you see like this? See how spotted that line is? This is really cool. Oh man, this is a cool clutch. Like no doubt about it. Like, oh man, it's just what's there to say? What's there to say about this clutch? Incubated for standard period of time. Eggs will pretty good size to start off with, and looks like they got a bit of size as they developed a bit more. So good sized eggs, 21 eggs. We're expecting. I'm hoping that all of them will hatch and all of them are viable and will eat. Uh, I you don't know how much work it is to get these baby snakes eating sometimes. Like it should be pretty straightforward, and I'm not gonna force feed babies. I don't believe it's very like good for them. Like I think that gives them so they just don't want to eat mice if you force feed them. So I'm really just hesitant to want to do that to them. Like I just want them to grow on their own and be healthy, and not harass them in order to get them to eat. I think what I'm gonna do is, I hate to say it, like I might have to let them starve out if they just don't want to eat. Because my experience last year with babies I had to force feed is like I was force feeding them and they just did not look like like they were not showing a food response at all. I eventually sold them off as feeder animals to someone else. I had 3 babies last year that ended up selling off as feeder animals. It was like, hey, you can you can try to save these animals. You can try to get them to eat. I'm not able to do it. It's like they're just not eating for me. And then I was like, then you can go ahead and like if you get them to eat, congratulations. I sold it for like $10 each, which is really cheap. Like that was just covering the cost of care that I've had them alive for like 6 months, trying to like get them to eat on their own. Then they wouldn't take live, and I was having to force feed them, so I had to throw in the towel and call it. And And the person I sold them to, he tried. Think one of them died, and maybe he fed off the other one. I don't know. Or maybe they both died, and then he fed them off. Um, I guess it's when you have large. It was when you have large clutches. I mean, this is what happens. Like this is a clutch of 21 eggs. Like I don't think nature intended for all of them to survive. It's amazing if they do and they all make it. I'm really happy. Like I won't feel sad at all if all of them survive and all of them eat on their own. Like there will be no sleep lost at all. Um, Oh, and look at this baby. He's poking his head up. Come on, you're still attached to the umbilical. You don't want to climb over that lip. You don't want to climb over that lip. You're still attached. You're not free yet. You're not free. Yeah, so... Yeah, none of the babies look straight anery. So that means Sindragosa is actually a strawberry, and or a hypo at least, hypo red factor at least. Um, so that's good. So I'm not dealing with that. We're looking at snows, so that proved out the Sindragosa Sapphiron's genetic for being AML and not ultra. Yeah, so we're looking at how many genetics are we looking at here? We're looking at snow. We have anarthistic, amel, strawberry, T-Sarah. So that's 4 genetics right there. 4 visual genetics of some of these babies. So that's really exciting. Yeah. Hello, little one. Hello. You're a cute little baby. Yes, you are. See if he gets out into the light so I can give you a good view of his stripe down his back. He's still dragging that umbilicus with him, so the yoke with him. So I hope he doesn't like hurt himself while he's moving around. They really do they really seem to rest a lot, and when they first hatch, I think they're just getting used to breathing and being part of the world. Holy crap! How far are you gonna stick your head out? You gonna stick your head out like way far this time? Like, how far are you gonna stick your head out? And then you can see the umbilicus getting dragged around there, by the tail. I don't know if when that's gonna fall off. It'll probably come off later on tonight, but I just don't know whether or not it's gonna be like where it's gonna be and whatnot. So, yeah. Oh, now we can really see the see that like the pattern that stripes how like dotted it is, like just not a complete stripe. Like that's really my camera's not doing it very justice. Problem is going live with just the phone. Like you're never gonna get a great quality about video. But yeah, no, that's really cool. We can see the head stamp now, kind of. No, is that stuff? No, just a glare. It's baby's too shiny. And then you have the umbilicus being dragged behind the snake. Oh, baby went back in the egg. So yeah, I think I'm just gonna have to go ahead and put these back in the incubator, and we'll have to see how they let them do their thing tonight. I guess I can go ahead and pull the empty eggs out. Let me grab a paper towel to put the empty eggs on. So yeah, I'll put the two empty eggs on that, and we'll see which 2 eggs are the empty eggs. So paper towels right there, and I think this one's an empty one. Yep. So that's an empty one. I want to get these empty eggs out because they have yolk in them, and it can be a spot for bacteria. So I just want to get rid of them. See, what's another empty egg? I bet this is an empty egg. Yep, that's an empty egg. Slimy empty egg. Yep. Put that there. So that's the 2 empty eggs there. And see how many eggs we have left that I've already pipped. So we have 7 eggs that all still just pipped, and wait, no, yeah, 7 eggs that are just pipped, and two babies that are out of their eggs, and we'll have to see what goes on tomorrow. After work because I have a long shift tomorrow. And yeah, we'll be on the lookout for any cool babies to see what comes out of here, and whatnot. So tomorrow I will cut the rest of the eggs that have not pipped to get those taken care of, and then also tomorrow I will give them a little water dish in their incubation tray, and so the ones that are out of the tray can go ahead and out of the eggs and start drinking, and the ones in the eggs can still have their time in the incubator. I don't want to separate the clutch just yet, but that will be happening soon. I do need to get more baby bins, so yes, I do need to sell some snakes in order to have money to buy more baby bins. Where the hell I'm gonna put the baby bins in here, I don't know. Like, I'll have to figure something out. 21 eggs. Or maybe I can sell off some of the babies that are ready to go, and make room that way. That's not going to happen that quickly. I can't ship this week because of 4th of July. That is today. So next week the earliest shipping. But yeah, no, this is really exciting. I have people waiting. I have someone who's waiting for some snow babies from Sindragosa. So it's really just exciting to see what's going on here and whatnot. So yeah. I guess I'll go ahead and let you go now. I gotta get some mice out of the freezer to thaw for feeding the adults, and I gotta do paperwork. Holy crap! I gotta do paperwork to keep my records straight. So yeah, I'll let you go, and I have to get to work. So have a good one. Thanks for watching. Ding that bell. And that's where you're gonna know when I go live again, so that's probably the best way. But yeah, thanks for watching.